To all the right-wing patriots out there that you think that you're fighting for freedom and you think the new world order is coming to get you. Well, here's the new world order in their own words. The Gates Foundation hired an intelligence firm called Stratfor, you've probably heard of it, to put together a threat assessment report to determine current and future threats to the foundation. They hired a bunch of spooks, ex and current CIA military people, to do a military threat assessment against their foundation, right? Why does a philanthropy organization need a military threat assessment, first of all? Well, of course, you know the answer to that. But who do they think is the big threat to them? Is it those scary right-wing patriots with their basement full of guns? Who is the New World Order really afraid of? There's your answer. Don't take my word for it. There it is in print, my friend. Environmental activists, indigenous farming groups. Why is that? Why aren't they afraid of those right-wing militias, all those righteous, freedom-loving people with all their guns? No, they're afraid of a bunch of poor farmers. Peasants. You see, they're not afraid of you because you're already too wealthy. You're already part of the murder machine. Coming straight from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Stratfor. There you go. There's your boogeyman. The spooks and the Gates Foundation. They don't fear you right-wingers. They fear environmental activists, indigenous farming groups, and peasant political parties. Now, why is that? I'm going to let you think about it. Instead of just telling you and talking down to you, you figure it out. Why are they afraid of indigenous farming groups and they're not afraid of right-wingers with a whole truck full of guns? You see this? Do you see this right here? I want you to see this, because this is what a real freedom fighter looks like. You know, ever since COVID happened, they've been murdering these people more and more. The real freedom fighters, the real defenders of the earth. Imagine being a little spoiled suburbanite and you bought an electric car and you shop at the organic latte and thinking that you're sustainable, thinking that you're a sustainable human being. Imagine being that delusional. You see what they do to real sustainable people? They don't want you to know they exist. They don't want them to exist. Who actually killed this boy? Do you understand who actually killed this boy? And how we are a party to that. We buy their computers. We use everything. We use this system of corruption. Yes, we're trapped in it. We have no choice, but can we at least be honest about what it is and what we are? Can we at least be honest about it? Instead of pretending that we're fighting for freedom and justice and all this bullshit. This is what happens to real freedom fighters, real radicals. What made this little boy more dangerous than a right-winger with a basement full of guns? That's the question you should ask yourself. As we plummet into total ecological collapse, catastrophe, the last defenders are being murdered, and when the last one is gone, that's when it's going to be all over.